kind of random.
What up? It's Jens from Hip Hop Twitter Podcast with a quick message to let y'all know that we now have merch. You like t-shirts? Well, we got them. We also have mugs, we have stickers, and magnets. So if you want to have any of those items, all you need to do is go to tpublic.com and search Vegas World INC, and you'll find everything that you need. Vegas and I would like to say thank you for your support. Peace.
Apparently, they dragged me on Twitter. I don't give a f*** because Twitter's not a real place.
Twitter? Oh no, don't be trying to Twitter me, boy.
What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Hip Hop Twitter. I am your host, Vegas, and this podcast is brought to you by the producers over at patreon.com/hiphop. Now, if you would like to learn how to become a producer of this podcast, have input, and get bonus episodes, visit patreon.com/hiphop. Now, you heard them in the beginning. We have merch. The link is in the description for all of it. Jens, what's good, man?
What's happening, Vegas? How you doing?
Good, man. Let's get right into the business. Jens, what the are people talking about on Hip Hop Twitter this week?
Kendrick Lamar didn't want no issues when Papoose called him out after his Control verse.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Who dug this up, man? Nobody cares. I'm off the rip. I'm on 10 already. Who cares, man? All right. It's well documented that Kendrick Lamar is my favorite rapper. But this is not bias. For one, Jens, you remember that Control verse, right?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Tone. Me and him did an entire episode on it, on that time in hip hop. There were certain people who Kendrick Lamar called out, and there were certain people he didn't call out. And some of the people who responded, let's say, for example, Big Crit, right? It was dope. But Kendrick's purpose of that verse, if you listen to it, was more to inspire the spitters in his generation to spit, not to invite them to a back and forth battle. And at the end of the day, nobody cares if Papoose responded, man. Come on. Jens, what you got to say about this?
Well, I'm gonna just say like this: the Papoose took some shots at Kendrick, but that entire diss track by Papoose don't hold no weight against that single verse by Kendrick on Control. Kendrick's single verse wipes out that entire song, in my opinion.
Wow.
Yes,
sir. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Did Kendrick even mention Papoose?
Nah, I think, you know what this is all about? Kendrick saying he's the king of New York. So that's why all these cats came out of the woodwork.
Right.
With, you know what I'm saying? With their entire, whole songs. People didn't answer a verse with a verse. They had entire songs. I just don't think many of them, especially the one we're talking about now from Papoose, it just don't hold up. Kendrick Lamar, there was much more style, much more bravado, if you want to say. This came off dope. Now you hadn't had a chance to sit down and write a so-called answer, and you're not holding up.
Yeah, that says a lot. The people who got angry and well, not angry, but it's from NY that responded, they're not the people that people from NY would want to respond on our regard. Let's just keep it a buck, right? No one's saying, yo, go get Papoose. No one's saying that.
No one's saying that.
You might go get Hove, right? Go get Nas, right? Go get the Locks if you want to really go there. But come on, man. Like nobody Nobody's saying that. And especially to say he didn't want that smoke.
This all stems from recently. There was a big thing going on about if there was a versus between Kendrick and Jadakiss. Jadakiss will wipe the floor with Kendrick, and then within that same thread, this was also brought up as another, like saying, if he couldn't with Papoose, he definitely couldn't with Jadakiss. So that's where that comes from.
Well, first of all, Papoose is not whack.
No, absolutely not. Nope.
He's just not most people's preferred MC. Like his time in the spotlight kind of came and went a while back. It would have been dope if what he did set off and we're going long on this, but what he did set off like a one verse type trend, right? Not necessarily a diss towards him, but a response in the same vein, right? Like a paid forward type thing. Okay, Kendrick called out these people. Okay, Papoose, you do the same thing with one verse and you call out a couple people. And then somebody else do that. You know what I'm saying? Almost like paid forward or tag or something where we don't even care who does the next one because now we're anticipating what they will do with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But when you like, yo, New York was on the back and we're not even looking for you. Come on, man. We're not checking for you. New York not checking for you. So it's sad. And I like Papoose, but
absolutely, me too. I think Papoose is dope. Yeah.
This person is crazy. They gotta be crazy. What else is happening on hip hop Twitter?
Okay, you aren't really a hip hop head to me if you think Jay-Z isn't top 5. Now, that's an initial statement, but there's an answer that that's crazy. So I'm gonna give you the answer, right? Okay. So the answer was Hove did his thing, but he's not even on my top 20 as a lyricist.
Oh,
right. And then this person goes into listing a bunch of MCs. And I'm not going to get into the whole list, but it's the usual suspects, shall we say, right? But there were 3 names that kind of made me pause a little bit. And I'll just tell you the 3 names.
Okay.
One was Q-Tip as being a better lyricist. What? Yes, better lyricist than Jay-Z, Q-Tip. Guru, R.I.P. Guru from Gang Starr. The last one, Be Real of Cypress Hill.
Come on, man. I'm gonna respect my elders. All the is my elders, by the way, including Jay-Z. But come on, man. Now let me just start at the top. I recently put out an episode, a bonus episode for people at Patreon, patreon.com/hiphopnow, defining what a lyricist means, because I've seen in recent times and previous times, I've said, I've debated, I put out an episode to somewhat definitively say this is what a lyricist is according to these things, right? And it'll be available for everybody else pretty soon. If you're from the future and you already heard it, you know what to do. Get your punk ass out of here. But nevertheless, I just look at it like this, man. People have their own definition of what a lyricist is. Right. And I think when they say something like, to say something like Jay-Z's not in your top 20, but even the people you named suggest that they'd be able to comprehend what Jay-Z is saying, past and present, it's difficult for me to believe that they just don't like Jay-Z. Because there's no way you can see those guys in your top 20 and not be able to recognize what Jay-Z has done.
Right. This is clearly a preference type thing, in my opinion. to not have Jay-Z in your top 5/top 20. All right. I could see somebody not having Jay-Z top 5. Top 20 then is, I mean, that's a lot of MCs for one. And I don't know if I could keep Jay-Z out of a top 20 list.
Well, Yance, let's do this really quick. Really quick. Be Real, Guru, and Q-Tip.
Right.
This is just one piece of a bar from his catalog, right? Stand there like you got a cape on you. Fine. You be wearing a black suit a long time. I'll put your crew in hard bottoms. The priest is like, God's got him. He never did nothing, nobody but them boys shot him. Brandish iron, outlandish buying, Bentley coupes, not bragging, just simply the truth. We all from the ghetto, only difference we go back up in D&D on this primo track. Listen, I've never heard them rhyme like that.
And you're right.
Superhero bars, right? Without saying Superman. Stand there like you got a cape on you. Fine. You'll be wearing a black suit a long time. Come on, man. I put your crew in hard bottoms. See, what people don't realize, and I'm trying not to give up my episode, right? Because I spent a lot of time, with some research, not just opinion, some actual research.
Right. Yes, sir.
I don't know if they look, it's two things, like we said, right? You either just don't like this dude, which is fine. You be wearing a black suit a long time. Or you don't get it. When you hear it, you don't
get it.
I've known people who have loved certain songs who let some really crazy bars go over their head because they didn't get it. They just thought it was something that he or she was saying. So I'm not trying to, say this person is wrong, so to speak, if it's their favorite. But when you hop on Twitter and you say stuff like this, I don't know, man. I find it hard to believe.
I don't know how you can pull Be Real. How can you pull Be Real and put him against Jay-Z? I don't know. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know how you do it, but they did it.
It's unbelievable. I mean, even a song like 22 Twos, that's high quality lyricism.
Without question.
It takes a lot to put that together, but nevertheless, I mean, I get it. It's sort of like a little bit of social media. It's a little bit of your personal take. It's a little bit of troll. It's a little bit of look at me, or it could be any one of those things driving that decision. Like, for example, my brother doesn't like Jay-Z at all. At all. He loves the fact that Ether happens. And he's about 10 years older than me. I think y'all went to the same high school, Yance. I'm just joking. But nevertheless, same classmates. But nevertheless, he just doesn't like Jay-Z. It doesn't matter any bars. And he'll acknowledge when the bars are tough, but he can't get into them.
Right.
And I don't know if that's his voice, the bragging, or the fact that my brother also loves Beyonce and he knows that Jay-Z's knocking her down every night. Could be that. But who knows? Maybe it's just a preference. Maybe there's something about Jay-Z's bragging that he doesn't like, that he feels comfortable when he likes it when he hears it from Biggie or Run or LL or Nas or whoever. So is Jay-Z in your top 20?
Yeah, I have Jay-Z top 20. The top 5 I don't. So according to the initial tweet, I'm disqualified as a hip hop head because I don't have Jay top 5. So
disqualified as a hip hop
disqualified.
Head. Wow, you fucking hip hop police. I can't with y'all. I can't. What do you think, the listener? Yeah, you, the one listening right now to this show. What do you think about some of these topics we laid out? Do you think Kendrick didn't want that smoke with Papoose? Do you think Jay-Z is not only not top 5 lyricists all time, but not even top 20? Leave your comments in the comment section below. And please, don't make me do any more bars from Jay-Z, because you know I got a ton of them that will show you that lemonade's a pop. My bad. Until next time, y'all, tweet responsibly. Peace.
Peace.
Drop it on the random.